All right, guys, welcome back. And
Welcome.
you know who this is. You guys know who this is. This is Zach.
Hello.
So what's up, man? How's things been since last time I saw you?
Boy, where do I start? What's it been? A couple weeks?
Yeah,
A few weeks? Maybe a month?
yeah, around there. Damn, already.
Yeah.
That's wild. Yeah,
Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun. That's what they say.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely. Thanks for the cigarette, by the way.
Of course,
Awesome.
of course, man.
Yeah. So, well, things have been, things are what they are. They've been what they've been. They haven't changed too much for me, but I'm I'm going through some personal stuff with a really close person that I've like my most favorite person in the world, and and she's real sick.
Mm. Is it family or just friend?
Um, well, I was with her for 15 years, so she's like my wife pretty much,
Got you.
my best friend, and
Definitely sorry to hear that, man.
yeah, yeah. So I've been dealing with that, and as you can see, I'm not dealing with it too well.
It's a different kind of pain, man.
Yeah,
Once
it
your
is,
emotions and your heart's
and
involved, it hurts.
with with the good comes the bad, but sometimes when you think, boy, things just cannot get worse. They're just as bad as they can get, and then all of a sudden something just a mollywhopper, you know, comes out of the works, and something that you can't do anything about. I have a real hard time dealing with things I can't change because, you know, I've been, you know, I can usually manipulate things to you know, to where I can deal with them. But when things come along that I can't deal with, you know, it's just wow. All of a sudden, things just did get worse, and I try not to ever say that things can't get worse,
Yeah.
because this is one of those things. This is the worst thing that could have probably happened that I can even think of. Besides something happened to my children or something.
Yeah.
Um, and I would just like everybody maybe to say a prayer for Allison.
They will too. They will too, man. Yeah, the last video as we were talking, like I couldn't believe the amount of support and amazing comments. Everyone just loved hearing you talk. Everyone loves just how real and authentic of a person you are and the way you describe things. You know, there's
Well, I'm glad to give my input for what it's worth, and I thank everybody for their comments, good and bad. You know, I'm a realist, and I see things the way they are. Not the way I think they are or want them to be. And I thank everybody for their comments. I did look through quite a few of them. There were so many.
yeah,
I couldn't check them all out, but I did check some out. And thanks everybody. You know, God bless, and um, I'm glad to help if I can, or give my input for
absolutely,
what
man.
it's worth.
They're still commenting today, last night, every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing, man.
Hmm.
It's amazing.
Well, people are concerned. People are concerned about their neighborhood and where they live, and people are concerned about people. Um, I have a lot of people come up and help me out in different ways. If somebody had a job for me that I could do from a wheelchair, I would be very glad to do it. You know, it's kind of hard. You know, I don't have my disability or anything, but I do have a lot of good people in my neighborhood. You know, they helped me
Good.
along the way.
Good,
You
man.
know, and without them, I couldn't do anything. You know, I wouldn't even be here around.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I
so
remember you saying in the last video, there's no rest in the hood or something for nobody. And the people I've seen you interact with and the few people I met out here, they've been cool. They've been so cool,
yeah,
you know.
you
And
know,
and I
we,
love how they have your back. I
yeah,
could tell.
they do, they do, and a lot of these people I've known for many years. You know,
Yeah,
um, I don't know what I would do without them. You know, we
yeah,
get by with little help from our friends,
yeah,
and if it wasn't for them, I don't know what I would do. You don't know how many times I'm starving and somebody will pull over and give me something to eat or something, give me a couple bucks or whatever.
yeah.
You know, um, I appreciate everybody a lot, and thank you for your inputs.
One of the questions that stands out to me is somebody asked, or they mentioned something about the, I guess that car, not really car accident, but how somebody hit you in a car on your wheelchair, and they were saying that their input was he should pursue that, and why doesn't he do that? So, what's your take on that?
You know, I still haven't, and the reason why is because I'm torn. I don't want to cause somebody a problem. And you know, a lot of people tell me, Zach, you need to pursue that. You need, you know, you can get some money. And you know what? I guess what it boils down to is it's probably not that important to me. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if I have to cause somebody a hassle, make their insurance go skyrocket high or whatever. You know, it was an old lady, and I know it was an accident. She didn't mean to run me over. And you know, every night I say to myself, tomorrow I'm gonna get the incident reports and I'm gonna call an attorney and stuff. And then when the day comes, I don't do it.
Yeah,
You know, and I must just not want to. I'm not feeling it. You know,
yeah,
I don't know if I had a bunch of money, it wouldn't it wouldn't. I just don't see. I mean, it would help, but it's not that important to me.
mm,
You know, if it was, I think I would pursue it. You know, I still might. I still might pursue it. You
mm,
know, but if I wake up one morning and feel like I really should, then maybe I will. I go with my gut and with my instinct, and I try to follow my heart.
mm.
And my heart doesn't say to go do it
Yeah,
right now. You know, and maybe I'm ignorant for that, or you know, not being too smart or whatever. But if I am, then I am. You know, as of now, I haven't felt like I should go and do that.
mm,
You know, um, I don't know if it how much it would change my world.
yeah,
You know, I mean, maybe I would be able to give my own place to live and pay my own bills and stuff, everything. But if I have to do it at somebody else's expense, then I'm not sure that's I'm just not feeling it,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
You're a true gentleman, man. For
Yeah.
straight up,
Yeah, I mean she
like,
didn't cause that much damage to me. I got hurt a little bit, and I'm not sure what her situation was, but she was obviously going through something and she didn't see me when she should have, you know.
yeah.
Shit happens and people make mistakes,
Mm.
you know.
Sounds like that just shows how genuine and how much of a like outside the box thinker you are, man. Like it sounds like you forgave that person. You forgave, like you said, it wasn't malicious on her end,
Mm,
and things like that happen. And I could tell you accepted it, and you're past it. You know, at least for today.
Yeah, I
You know.
mean, it's been over for a couple months now, and I'm not. I was already in a wheelchair, you know,
Hmm.
and she didn't put me in this thing. I was in it already, and I have forgiven her. I have. She stopped like she should have,
Hmm.
and she did what she was supposed to do. The police came, the ambulance came. I didn't go with them because I have a hang up with the hospital,
Hmm.
you know, and that's a whole nother story. But I've moved on from it,
Yeah.
and call me crazy or whatever. But
Is it like a hang up with a certain hospital or
I had a
just in general?
couple really bad experiences. One in general with the person that
Me too.
the person I was talking about earlier that's sick.
I got you.
Um, had a very bad experience, and after 4 years of dispositions with lawyers, um, they our attorney sold us out and got the case dismissed without our knowledge due to his negligence.
Hmm.
And my my friend my my girl at the time was so run down from all of the dispositions and all the he said, she said, this and that and whatever. She was clearly in the right, and so was I. And we, by all rights, should have been compensated for sure, and never were. You know, and she didn't have the will to pursue it.
Hmm.
Anymore. It was hurting her,
Yeah.
and we just let it go. And it was huge.
Wow.
It was huge.
Wow.
So, um, I mean, it was malpractice times 1,000. It was it was huge.
Wow.
So maybe that's why I don't pursue this.
Yeah, I get it.
It's probably got a real good thing to do with it.
I get it, man.
Y-
That's yeah, a very impactful moment right there.
Yeah, it can. We counted on somebody to help us, and that person did the opposite. He
Yeah.
was supposed to be there for us, but in the end, he wasn't. And it, our we were our let's see, the defendants was Carondelet Network.
Mm. Wow.
Hmm. Yeah,
It's pretty big
yeah. It
business
was my
corporation.
friend
Yeah.
versus Carondelet Network on the
Wow.
paperwork.
Wow. It's a whole
And
entity right there.
yeah, yeah, and
Man.
so it's no, I'm Catholic too. So.
So
But yeah, that's. I think that probably has a whole lot to do with it. Why I don't pursue it.
understandably, do you know like how long you would have like a time frame, like a year,
Two
if you
years.
wanted? Okay, 2 years. Okay,
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
got
know
you.
it's still open if I want. They might just think that I wasn't too interested
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
waited, and I guess I'm not.
yeah. I hear you. And that would come with like a whole different set of responsibilities too.
Yes, yes, it would.
Maybe like a house or
Mm.
something, some
Well,
sort of habitat that you'd have to
That
maintain.
would be awesome, and I could do that. I mean,
Yeah,
I would love a house, but
but it's more of that person. Like it.
but
Yeah, I hear you.
if it has to come at the expense of somebody, then
Yeah,
uh,
that's awesome, man. Like I get it. I get it.
yeah.
And
A
I know the
lot of people
majority.
say to me the same thing too,
Yeah.
and it goes in one ear and out the
Yeah.
other.
Yeah. And I know the majority of people that watch this will get it too. You know.
Hmm.
So.
Yeah, yeah. It was a little old lady in a real nice SUV, and she obviously was uh, concerned and worried for me. And there was also a couple ladies, um, you know, that stopped and helped me, and one of them held my hand and stuff,
Wow.
and you know, they were really cool. And if you guys are watching, thank you. I'm rolling with the punches, and I have checked into some housing for myself, and I'm trying to be a little more positive about things. And I, well, my friend that's sick is like, just it's hard to see past anything else right now because I'm so worried about her.
Is she out here too?
She's not out here, but she's not in a good place.
Okay, gotcha.
And I wish I knew what to do for her. You know, if I could take that illness from her and put it on myself, I would.
Yeah, I know you would, man. Yeah, I know, man.
I can't talk about it too much because I'll fall to pieces.
Understandably,
So we'll just scratch on that. But everybody, please say a prayer for Allison. Please.
they will, man. All right, man. Yeah,
And
well,
Daniel, thank you. You're doing a
100%.
good thing, you know. Um, you're doing a good thing. People need to know about their neighborhood. They need to know what's going on around here. I guess some boy, there was somebody run over. There's a crossover at the bus stop now where somebody got run over one night.
Oh man.
4 in the morning, and I was just over there. It very
Yeah.
well could have been me.
Yeah.
And there's also, I guess, somebody that died up at Walmart or something. I heard about some.
There's always something going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not going to change. It's not going to get better before it gets worse. It's
Yeah.
probably not. And I see that. But, I
Yeah.
pray every day that maybe somehow, some way, things do get
Yeah.
better for all of us. There's a lot of homeless people out here besides me.
Yeah.
And boy, a lot of us just don't know what to do. You know, um, like I said before, it's hard to get somewhere from nowhere. It
I get it.
really is.
I get it.
It's very difficult. You
Yeah.
know,
I get it.
as smart as I am, there's times where I don't even have a clue of where to start or what to do. You get, it's easy to get overwhelmed,
Mm-hmm.
and that's our enemy. Negativity and being overwhelmed and stuff. That's an enemy. We have knowledge is what a lot of these people need, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not so much myself as others. They just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Don't know what to do.
Were there any comments that stood out to you out of all the?
Yeah, there was. You know, um, with the good comes the bad, like I say, and I guess the ones that I think everybody for the good ones, they all stand out, but the ones that stand out the most are the ones that are negative,
Petty.
and like the guy that said, "Oh, well, at least he's got cigarettes," and you had
Yeah.
just given me those
I remember
cigarettes,
that. He said, oh, "I see
you
he has
know.
cigarettes."
Just
That's
for the
all.
record, um, yeah, for the record, you just gave me those cigarettes,
Yeah.
and I, as these here,
Yeah.
and thank you, Daniel,
Of course.
and I appreciate your comment, even though, and I forgive you. And they were all great. The comments were great. I could never read them all.
Yeah.
When I go over to my friend Timmy's, I read a few,
Yeah.
each time I go.
Yeah.
Because I'm not always in front. I really don't watch TV, so
Yeah. They're still coming in too,
yeah,
as
yeah.
of today, man.
Well, thank you everybody for your comments, and I am checking them out periodically, and reading them as I go.
Right
So
on. Well, you
thank
have
you.
my number now.
Yes, I do. I have
You
your
know,
card.
yeah, my card. We could do a follow up whenever. You can give me a call whenever, even if you need to ride a Walmart, bro. I
Cool.
got you. We don't even have to film it. Just
Cool.
as a homie, I got
You're a
you.
good guy,
Of
Daniel.
course, brother. I
Right
appreciate
on.
it, man.
That
was good to
people
see.
like you make things go round.
I do this because I've been there. I wasn't homeless for a long time, but I was addicted.
Service work
Yeah.
is good. And
Yeah.
you know, if you don't do your service work and if you don't get out in there, you might
Mhm.
wind up back there.
Yep.
And I believe that.
Yep.
And so you're doing a good thing for yourself. Hello. This is my friend here.
Hello.
Say hi. You're on YouTube. Hi.
Right on, man. Well, I'll see you soon, man. It was really
Okay, I will
good
see you
talking
soon,
to you.
buddy.
All right,
And
brother.
God bless. God bless everybody.
Heck
Thank
yeah.
you.
Bless you.
They're gonna love this.